Does it make sense I even play? Yes, it does make sense you play. These are the warm-up matches. There are still 3 more matches to be played for official scoring and points. So you are not late. You just missed the matches that you could score an extra free 2 points. Or 4 depending on where you placed. We are down to 12 players, which means that another player just fell out. Hems has been eliminated. Very unfortunate on his side. Alright, so for those people who are just joining, welcome. This is the Spring Skirmish Series JA. This is a Fortnite solos event held on by Ubitypical TV in association with 876 Iconic Chip. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in seeing more Fortnite tournaments or you want to join some custom gameplay, you can also head over to 876 Iconic Chip. You can definitely head over to his channel and you will be able to get regular tournaments and regular custom games. He does customs every single weekend, so you can always enter a custom game. But if you're here for the tournament, then you're in the right place. This is Ubitypical TV, Undisputed Entertainment, as well as we're here spectating Jaden as he's taking complete control right now of agency. He has not been contested. I do believe that the players do know that this is his domain, so they do not want to contest him here. It's definitely not the kind of place that you want to go in solos, especially considering that there are henchmen, Midas, and of course Jaden is here, so you definitely want to stay as clear away from here as you possibly can, right? Not being contested, Jaden now has the ability to get all the weapons. He can also clear out this area completely, head into the vault, and this would be a good way for him. This would be a good way for him to get himself some decent loot. As you can see, he has opened the vault right now. There is no one here to contest him, and as you can see from the circle, he also has zone, so he can sit here for a while before he even moves. So there are 2 rounds of warm-up. We are on the 2nd round right now, which means after this we will be heading into the main tournament format. And as you all know, the points system. So if you are new to the channel, then definitely drop a subscribe for future updates. And if you are interested in more tournaments, you should definitely subscribe as well. This is the Spring Skirmish Series JA, hosted by Ubitypical TV in association with 876 Iconic Chip, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be doing 3 different tournaments tonight. For the persons who are just joining in, who have entered and are planning on participating in the main tournament, we will be using the R1 code system. We will be using the highlighted code, which will be in all caps, no hyphens and no spaces. So remove the hyphens, no space, and then we will be using that code. So Jaden here really just takes really the best place that you could possibly get right now. As you saw from his previous game, this is drop spot. Good loot, you get a mythic weapon, and as an extra bonus you also get the ability to grab one of those chopper in the event that you need to make a hasty getaway. So it's good loot, mythic weapons, good mobility. So it's everything you could ask for. Another big pot there for him, puts him up to 3 big pots, 6 minis. He's fully loaded on shields right now, mythic weapon, purple tack, and a blue AR. Only thing left for him to get right now is a bit more mats, and also for him to upgrade that scar to maybe something like, I'd say gold or even purple would be good enough for him right now. Still checking to see if there is anyone coming from Salty. He does not want to get contested by a player and get caught off guard right now. You always want to stay in control of your surroundings. Always have to be aware of your surroundings, especially when you land at a POI like the agency, which has a mythic weapon. Mythic weapons are, you know, good luck and bad luck. Good luck when you have them. also bad luck when you have them and somebody knows that you have them. So that's the thing. It's catching an opponent off guard when you have a mythical weapon. That is the most crucial thing when you're playing Fortnite. Definitely don't want to play your cards, especially if you have that grappler. People will push you if they know that you have that grappler. And he's making his rotation. I think he might be going to either Frenzy Farm or Lazy Lake right now. Right, so if you are joining and you had entered the tournament and you're waiting for the main game to start, people will be using the R1 code. And for the R1 code, we will be using the highlighted code. Oh my gosh, and he died to fall damage. GG's, Jaden. It is very unfortunate that that's the way you went out. I knew it was a bad idea to go for that chest right there. GG, son. That was very, very unfortunate. And seeing how you dominated the previous game, I was really looking forward to see another performance like that going into the next game. But here we are spectating yet another player with yet another mythical weapon, right? That being Brutus's minigun. One of those weapons that it's an incredibly high spray weapon, and he also has a golden heavy AR, which a lot of people underestimate, but it does do a lot of damage and is also incredibly accurate. And it can be sprayed as well. If you are closer than about 10 meters to a person and you are spraying that, they're going to get every single shot, especially if your tracking is on point. They're going to get every single shot, which is going to pretty much finish them off in literal seconds. This player does have the zone right now, which does make it a good play for him. So again, if you are new and you're just joining in, please remember to drop subscribe to the channel so you can be notified every single time that we do upload a tournament, as we do promote these tournaments days, sometimes even months in advance, so you will be able to know when these tournaments will be going live. You won't miss these tournaments as long as you are subscribed, trust me. And also remember, keep checking the community tab for regular updates. For example, the scoring systems might be in the community tab, so you can know who are the players that are in the lower section. Player just glided in a while ago. I think that was a chopper that he spotted. He's taking his time right now. Not sure who this player is, right? But for those players who are waiting for the main tournament to begin, remember guys, the code that you should be using should be the R1 code. It is the highlighted code, and you should be using all caps, no spaces, and remove the hyphens. That is the code to join that that one. Young, if you possibly can mute your mic, please, and thanks. No. Hold on, wait, we're doing a tournament. You have to exit, please, and thanks. No offense. We're doing a tournament, alright? Yeah. Alright, thanks much. Respect. Alright, cool. I might invite you back when I'm done. Yeah, nothing wrong, man. Alright, cool. Thanks much. Much respect, dude. Alright, here we go. Supply drop right now, 999 on board, 633 on brick, and 817 on metal. He's pretty good. Does have a launch pad, 1 flopper, and 3 big pots. This is a pretty good loadout. If he only moves a bit further down, then he will be able to see the loot that Jaden so graciously left there when he fell off the cliff. So, and another launch pad there, putting him up to 2 launch pads right now. I think he might be launching. Oh, does spot a player right there. Definitely got some tags in, and now he pressures him. And this skin, I do believe I know exactly who this is. Spraying with that minigun. He does smell blood. He's going in for the kill. He's going in. He is going ham on a tumble. And this is another player with a mythic weapon. Does have the oh, and he gets him out. Now he gets the golden scar and the grappler. Lot of mobility, lot of important loot right here. He almost doesn't know what to choose. does take the grappler. It's looking for this scar now. Where is this mythical scar? It's definitely something that you do not want to leave hanging around. Now he does find the mythical scar. What does he replace for it? I think he's probably going to replace the floppers. Does he replace the flopper though? No, he doesn't take the scar. Oh, another player going in. And this is where the scar would have come into play very good. And he does not want to engage this fight. Oh, trying to see if he can get a better advantage point right now, which he does. And this player is relentlessly pushing him. I think he does realize the danger that he's in right now. Seeing that he has a mythic gun, and he just sprays him down. Mythic drum gun. This player might actually end up getting every single mythic weapon in the game right now just by eliminating players that has it. 7 players remaining, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the final match in the warm-up. 7 players remaining, and this player has been going off. Grappler, mythic drum gun, mythic minigun, and also mythic scar within his possession. He could have all of them in one box and just switch between them whenever he's running out of ammo. This man right now is a very dangerous man. You definitely don't want to cross path with him, as he is shown to be as effective with this minigun as any player could be with any weapon. Who needs a scar? Who needs a blue AR when you have the mythic drum gun? Still trying to get some loot, trying to see if he can get his board back up to 999. As you can see, he's in a very aggressive builder. Does go through mats very quickly. See some builds. Seems to be from the area that he was coming from. He doesn't remember building that, so he definitely knows that's potentially another player that built those builds. Probably leaving that the other mythic weapons there as a means to get players to just buy in. All right. So let's see, 6 players remaining, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 5 players plus the player that we are currently spectating right now. Zone is closing in 2 seconds, and let's see if he does get the zone. And he does. He is sitting dead center in the zone. Now he's trying to see if he can get high ground. Definitely do not want to be ambushed by a player. If a player does have a sniper right now, he might be able to get a shot off if he stands still for a second. He does see another player. He got him in his sights. Does he come closer? Or does he time him? I believe that this player does see him now. No, he does not. And he's about to be lasered. And there he smells blood, and he's going in for the kill. No, he does not. He retreats. Why would he retreat? Well, this is odd. These players are not playing as typical players. Why would you then tag someone and then retreat? Not sure what's really going on in these games. Oh, and he does eliminate the player. GG's to that. And now the player that he ignored is now taking shots. And he ignores the player yet again. I don't understand. I don't understand why these players keep ignoring each other. It's almost as if they know who they are and they just don't want to fight them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are still getting an entertaining game. We are trying to see exactly what is being taken place here. 5 players remain, and 4 players along with the player that we are currently spectating, who is currently spectating that player who is not fighting, who is now throwing nades at for some reason. And he does get a tag on. He does hit him for 100. Does he push? No, he does not. Why is he not pushing these fights? I don't understand the psychology behind these players' playing styles. I assumed normally, under normal circumstances, if you tag a player and you tag a player, you realize that player is low, especially hitting them with a grenade that you know does 100 damage. You know that player is under 100. You have a mythic drum, you have a mythic minigun, you have a golden tactical shotgun, you have the mythical grappler. These are all the tools that you would need to push this fight. Why is he not pushing this fight? He's playing super passive, even though he knows where his opponent is. He knows how much health his opponent has, yet for some reason, even having the advantage, he has heals, he has weapons, he has mobility, he has awareness of his opponent's location, but he still isn't pushing the fight. I am still confused as to the reason. Nonetheless, guys, we are still here for 5 players remaining in this match. Let us see who will come out on top of this game. And if I am to take a guess, I would assume this player might be in the top 2, along with the player that he tagged and did not push, as that seems to be the format going forward. Everyone seems to have someone in this game that they decide that they're just not gonna fight. And I do not understand that. As he pushes his fight, got some tags on this player. He's in his box. Oh, and he gets him. Well done. He does eliminate this player. Pushes him very aggressively as well. The minute he saw that he tagged him a bit, he went directly in there. He only heard that player in a fight and immediately engaged that player. 4 players now remaining in this game. Let's see how this game will turn out. And again, he still isn't engaging this fight. Why is he not engaging this fight? 3 players remaining. I'm assuming it is the player that was in those builds as well as one other player. This player is not engaging those players. I am not completely understanding what is going on in these matches. He keeps going back and forth, grabbing resources and then going back to the same spot, but he doesn't want to take a fight against this player. And now the tags come in, I assume from a player that is still there, and yes, it is the same player, and he does not engage. He does have the mythic drum gun. He has heals. He has a golden tactical shotgun, so he can get into his box. He can spray him with the drum gun. He has maximum ammo right now. Yet for some reason, he just decides to play passive. I am not understanding these gameplay. Maybe it's because I'm not a pro, but under normal circumstances, you would definitely want to push a fight like this. There are only 3 players available that are left. You do know where these 3 players are. Why not push the fight? Why stretch this fight out any longer than it needs to be? Player right next to him. I believe that he will push this fight, as this is not the player that was directly in front of him the whole match, so he's definitely going to push this fight. Want to see what will happen here. And yes, he is going to push this fight. Takes his shot right now. Goes after this player. He doesn't know who this player is, but he definitely knows who the player behind him is, who is now ramping his way up. Does he shoot him down? And he doesn't engage that player. I do not understand what I'm seeing. Could somebody please explain to me what it is that I am watching, because I am not watching a tournament. Let's see, 3 players remaining. They all know where each other are. So information coming in, players that haven't signed up might be joining the tournament. So question is, the thing is, if you haven't signed up, then you just won't. If you didn't sign up, then you would just be disqualified. If you don't have an entry, then I don't know your epic name, therefore I do not know who to award the points to. Therefore your points will be awarded to the next player or the player that you eliminated. Sounds unfair, but that's just the way the rules are. Right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remember that the code confidentiality is your responsibility. You are responsible for not leaking these codes. to make these games fair, not just to you, but to everyone who participate in them. And I don't understand where the joy is in leaking these codes for these tournaments. There's nothing to gain from doing this. And I've stated previously before, if we are having problems with these tournaments, I will cancel these tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. So please, for your own benefit, let's not let it get to that point. Nonetheless, we have 3 players remaining. These guys are playing really passive. Nobody wants to really try to take a shot at the other one, really taking very, very, very careful movements. You might be expecting some really aggressive build fights, but no, we're not getting these aggressive build fights. What we are getting are slow, very methodical style build fights. Picking and choosing who and when you shoot. This is the style moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let me just break character for you a little bit. Aiden, alright, let me tell you this here. I mean, I'm not upset with you. Don't think I'm upset with you. That's how me talk when I break character. I break character, right? And a captain at home talk to you know. See? Me not supposed to tell no big people or no sensible people. Me know every single person who participate in that tournament, them parents spend their money and send them to school. Me not supposed to tell nobody except for read. And if they read, they're supposed to understand the rules them when me set. Me tired as a big man to make a promo video with the rules them, make a picture with the rules them, and type up the rules them again and send them to people to enter the tournament, and then in the middle of the tournament or on the night of the tournament, me have to explain things again to them. Or I tell them things again. Me not supposed to have to do that. A big sensible people they deal with. And if this are the way how people are going to continue moving forward, if I go through this tournament here, and when I go through the tournament, I realize that people want to sign up there in the tournament again, I can tell you this is the last tournament I put on. I don't care what nobody wants. See? Because at the end of the day, if you go sign up and you know say that you're going to don't do it. Right? Because one out of 2 things will happen. Is either we'll take it to court or we'll go take it in the ring. So you choose. Right? And I prefer right now, honestly, I prefer to take it to court right now because I try to keep myself safe. Anyway, guys, getting back into the match right now, spamming this minigun. He's trying to see if he can get these players down. Definitely know where they are. As the circle closes in, he got a few tags in there. This player's getting ultimate low. Trying to see if he can take these players. He does get that player. He has him really, really low. Does he engage? No, does not know that there is a player directly below him. He goes, trying to go into his box. No, it did not work. Knows exactly where this player is. Is he trying to come up? No, he cannot. He has been denied access upstairs. Need that VIP key card, bro. Into his box. Spraying him. Does he get it out? No, he does not. He did not finish that kill. How much match does he have? Yep, and there it is. Final 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. This fight is the most drawn out fight I have seen. GG's, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 players who did not fight each other when they encountered are the 2 victors. Congratulations, you have won.